There is a direct correlation between libido and testosterone. And this is why so many men in today's society struggle with low libido, because their testosterone is also low. So if you can fix your libido, you fix your testosterone, and everything feels better. So in this video, I'm gonna explain to you how you're gonna max out your libido. So not only do you have higher testosterone, but you have more energy, vitality, and you feel the best that you've ever felt. So the first thing that comes with high libido is zinc saturation. Zinc is a test boosting mineral found in beef, found in eggs, found in seafood, found in oysters. You need to make sure that you're getting an adequate amount of zinc per day. Now, a lot of people, they just like to toss in a zinc supplement thinking that it's going to get them high testosterone, but it's bullshit. Zinc supplements are bullshit because it lowers your copper levels, it messes with your other hormones. You need to get zinc naturally. So for zinc saturation, what you have to do is you have to do 8+ eggs a day. 8 eggs plus a day. What this will do, this will allow you to get more zinc into your diet, which will boost your libido and testosterone. So you need to make sure that you're getting an adequate amount of zinc. Now, second is aphrodisiacs. Aphrodisiacs are foods that are classified in this group that have been shown to increase libido. And the reason they increase libido is because they increase testosterone slightly or significantly. So I'm going to show you some aphrodisiacs to add into your diet so that you can actually have higher libido on a consistent basis. So the first thing is going to be oysters. Oysters are an aphrodisiac which have zinc, surprisingly very high levels of zinc, magnesium, B vitamins. Iodine is also a test booster. Add oysters into your diet and you're going to notice that your libido is going to go through the roof. Now, second is going to be watermelon. Watermelon is also an aphrodisiac. Why? Because watermelon has two things. It has L-arginine and L-citrulline. Those two amino acids work together to increase blood flow. A lot of people take those supplements before they go to the bedroom with their wife or they're about to meet up with a chick. Why? Because it increases your blood flow. It's actually prescribed to some people with ED, and it's actually found in watermelon, specifically the rind. So if you eat the watermelon and a little bit of the rind, you're going to get saturation of this L-citrulline and L-arginine. So add these two foods into your diet to not only max out your libido, but your testosterone. Now, third, going to this next step is going to be cold sleep. Why? Because this means colder balls. Now you're saying, bro, why does colder balls have an effect on your libido? When your balls are below your body's temperature of 97.3 or 97.8, something around there, when they're 2 to 3 degrees colder than that temperature, that's when you produce the most amount of testosterone. So when you're sleeping, when you're producing all that testosterone in your sleep, you want your balls to be in the optimal temperature range so that you can produce more testosterone and wake up with a pole, have higher libido, all these things that kind of circulate and correlate with each other. So you want to make sure that you're sleeping in a cold room. Another thing is sleeping naked. I've talked about this in other videos before. You want to give your balls some room to breathe, because if they're claustrophobic, if you're not giving them fresh air and stuff like that, it's going to actually lower your testosterone and kill your libido. So once you dial in the sleep protocols, you actually want to add one supplement that has been shown to increase libido, and that is Tribulus. Tribulus is a supplement that has been shown to increase libido in men and women. It basically optimizes your hormones to increase your testosterone and give you a more like edge effect on life. So you want to increase your supplementation of Tribulus throughout your supplementation process. So you want to start with 400 milligrams, then 2 weeks after go to 800 milligrams, and then finally end with a gram of Tribulus for about 2 to 3 weeks before you completely come off. But you will notice when you add this supplement in, you're gonna be more horny. You're gonna have higher libido, things like that, because this supplement has worked. It's worked for my clients, it's worked for me. This will increase your libido. Now that you've taken care of these 2 steps and you've solved your dietary issues, this is when you can really max out your libido. So the sun in the tree. Now, what does this represent? This represents vitamin D plus grounding. Now, grounding is going to boost your test, vitamin D is going to boost your test, but when you combine them, it actually operates together and it relieves you of stress and it boosts your test. So I'm going to call this stress plus test. Everyone says avoid the sun, but I guarantee you, if you just get 15 to 30 minutes of sun, whether it's UV3, UV5, the higher UV, the better if your diet's clean, but get more sun, chest, back, legs, the more exposure, the better. Even sun your balls a little bit if you can, 5 to 10 minutes. That will really increase your libido. But stack these 2 things together and watch your testosterone and your libido increase. And now finally, legs. Now, bro, how are legs gonna increase your libido? Well, surprisingly, legs are responsible for 70% of test production. 70% of test production. So you see these guys with, small legs, big upper body, their testosterone's actually not high. You gotta hit legs if you want high testosterone. So make sure you're training legs twice a week with heavy compounds, squatting, heavy lunges, heavy Bulgarians. This is something that I emphasize a lot with my clients, because if you're not training legs and you're skipping these leg days, it's low test. You gotta go in the gym, train legs hard, and you'll notice after that leg day, when you really put yourself through it, you feel it right after. You feel the high libido, you feel the high testosterone. So you need to hit legs twice a week. And if you do all these things right here, you implement these things in your daily life, some watermelon, some oysters, colder room temperatures, more room to breathe, you add this supplement in, you get out in nature more with the sun, with the ground, and you train legs twice a week, I guarantee you that your libido is going to be through the roof, and so is your energy. And if you're looking for one-on-one guidance to take your physique, your testosterone, and everything to the next level, book a call with me in the link in the description, and I'll see if you're a good fit for my one-on-one coaching. But aside from that, I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this video. But remember, none of this stuff matters if you do not apply it. And if you want to dial in your sleep more, a video is about to pop up right after this video, and I'm going to show you how to dial in your sleep so that you can take your testosterone to the next level after this stuff.